The Hoozuki siblings plus Imouto. Let me quickly tell y'all, this manga definitely puts the Ho in Hoozuki. Okay, yeah, that was a cheesy joke, I know. Anyways, if y'all know, this is the sequel to the Hoozuki siblings manga. I actually have a review on the Hoozuki siblings manga right here. Go check it out if you're interested. Yeah, I know the thumbnail is kind of trash. I've been working on those recently. If you notice, this one's a little bit better. But anyways, I digress. This, I didn't finish this manga. No cap, I did not. I did not. I found it to be an interesting read. But I don't like it. I don't like it. So to give y'all some context on why I dislike this manga, we gotta go back to the first one. So the first manga is about this guy who is obsessed with his older sister. Well, they're not really related by, they're not related by blood. They're not really older sister, but you get it though. You get it. So essentially, they start living together, and it's in my old review for that manga, I was too harsh on it. I had read one volume of this manga before that, so I expected that to be like this. I think if I went into that by itself, I would have had a lot better things to say. And in fact, I actually want to redo it at some point, but now is not the time to do that. But essentially, it's this pretty wholesome, rom-com. I guess you can call it a rom-com. It's, it's aight. It's not the greatest out there, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty decent. Yeah, that's a good word to use. Decent. I definitely enjoyed the read. I don't have any really big complaints about it. Just that, I really can't think of any complaints that I have. But this manga. Yeah, I got some stuff to say about this manga. So, the whole premise of this is after high school. It just picks up right from the end of the last manga. So, the main girl, Aneki, and that's not actually her name, that just means like older sister, just so as you know. But yeah, that's how she's addressed throughout the manga. Sorry, I keep cutting myself off and digressing, but anyways, sorry if I drag on a bit, but so she is done with high school now, and a little sister comes into play, and she is a very perverted girl. Now, typically I would have, personally, no problems with that at all. No problems at all. But, in the first manga, Aneki, she was kind of, I can't really say wholesome, but at least she was pretty tame. At least in comparison. In this manga, it's a bit funky. I'd say the best way to describe this manga is that it's just a conglomerate clusterfuck of all the author's fetishes. It's kind of whack. So essentially, it just picks up from where the last manga ended, except there's another person there now, and she really just pushes things to the edge. Now, have I finished this manga? As I said, no, I did not. I stopped halfway through. I think the place where I was reading doesn't actually have all the chapters to it because I just got lost, man. I was reading through it and I was like, what in the hell is going on here? There's a character, I jumped forward a little bit just to see if things changed. There was this one character that, so refer back to volume 5. So I went back and reread all of volume 5, didn't see that character at all. So clearly there's an issue there. But now, is it 100% awful? No, it's got some enjoyable parts, it's got some fun gags. I think that if the first manga was like this one, I would have enjoyed it more because, sorry, I'm a bit tired. It's about 30 minutes to midnight, but anyways, if the first manga was similar to this one, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. But because it's just such a drastic change. Like, what happened? I don't know what to say. I mean, the first manga was, it was pretty aight. It was aight. And then this manga took a completely oh my god, it went all over the place. Like, it is, oh my goodness. Now, I will give it some credit. There are some good characters that were added into this one. I can only think of one character that was, no, two characters, the little sister and this one girl the dude studies with. I think they're good additions. I like the idea of the little sister joining in for the sequel because it puts pressure on the older sister to kind of finally go after the dude and I guess you say respond to his feelings to her, because she starts to figure out that I guess, I mean, I don't really know. I didn't read it. But that's the direction I'm assuming it goes in, because, I mean, it's a romance comedy. There has to be some sort of conclusion where a dude and a girl gets together. So, just by, putting two and two together, they're gonna probably end up together. That's my guess. Do they do it? I got no idea. I didn't read it all the way to the end, but I'm assuming so. So, with that assumption, the Imouto probably pushes her to do that. And what I do know for a fact is that she does put a little bit of pressure onto her and thinking, you know what, maybe she's not the number one. Nah, not at all. If you'd read the first manga, you know how obsessed this dude is with her. So, the little sister stands no chance. No chance at all. No chance. But I think it's a good addition to the dynamic, and the other girl who the dude studies with is just a nice change of pace, kind of nice. I also like how they picked up on some of the gags from the first manga. I love this one. I forgot the person's name, but if you read the first one, it's the girl that looks like a dude, at least according to main dude, and I like the way that her gag kind of evolved and changed. I like that addition. I like that. I won't give any spoilers about it, but that was done well. Now, I think it's called Misaki or something like that, the girl who just wants that dude to absolutely just plow her backside in. I did not like her change. I didn't like her addition at all. I thought it was a bit weird. Like, really, really weird. Really weird. I wasn't a big fan of her addition. It just, I like in the first manga, I thought she was kind of I thought it was a good little gag. Basically, this girl just liked this dude, and she was kind of forceful with stuffs. But in the second, in the sequel, in plus Imouto, no. Sorry, it's a bit, I'm a bit tired now. I was skiing in the morning. So, should you check out this manga? Honestly, I think you'd be fine reading the first, the first original, the Hoozuki siblings, just original one by itself. Read that, be done. I think that's one way to do it. But, I mean, I'm not gonna stop y'all from reading this if you want to. I wouldn't stop myself from reading it either. I didn't stop myself from reading it, about at least like halfway point. Will I ever pick it up again? Maybe. Who knows? If I can find a place where I can get 100% all the chapters, because there was something missing from mine, I swear. Like, it was great, not the story, but like, I was missing nothing. The storyline was going smoothly until this one point, and then it just started falling apart, and I have no idea what happened then. That's when I stopped. So did that convince me to stop? Yeah, that definitely had some influence in it, but the story, it's aight. Maybe one day I'll finish it again, but I got much better stuff to read. So I'm gonna focus on that. If you want to read this, go ahead, go give it a shot, I guess. Who's stopping you? Read the first chapter and you'll probably be like, yeah, this is not for me. Or maybe you'll be like, heh, titties. Nah, just not like that. Although there is some... I forgot it? No, they don't show... I don't think they show nipples. Okay, sorry, I'm digressing right now. Anyways, if you want to check it out, you know, feel free to go check it out. I'm not gonna stop y'all, but I will say that I was not a big fan of it, personally. Anyways, that's all for me. If you enjoyed this video, I have a lot more like this. I do a lot of manga reviews. Here are a few of them, such as Quintuplets, Hiyokoi, the first review for the prequel for this. I've got some anime ones, Gintama. I've got one on Rent a Girlfriend, calling this man a simp. That was loud. I shouldn't have done that. My parents are asleep right now. Shit. Anyways, that's all for today. Hope to see you all in the future. Peace.